Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Greetings. Today, my group and I will present our project, Quadpods Auxiliator. My name is Saleh Hassan Mahmoud, and I'll be your presenter for today. My group members, Lam Rikhan, Fayha Noor, Qaisara Binti Azman, Mithani Tan, Noor Aliyatul, Wafa Shayira Binti Noor al-Din, Binti Ahmed, Nalira, Binti Muhammad Rizuddin. Moving to the next slide. Before moving forward, this is the content I'm going to present. First, introduction. Second is the design details. Third will be the innovation invented. And finally, conclusions. As you can see on this slide, the project is named Quadpods Auxiliator, as the main title for this project is Robotic Arm Helpers. The name Quadpods was chosen because it has 4 legs and auxiliator helper, which means in Latin, by helper. Hence, Quadpods Auxiliator was invented as a multifunctional assistance robot, specifically a medical purpose helper. This robot's function is to ease off medical staff's burden and assist through delivering both food and medication for patients every day. Moving forward, design details. This is the model of our LDD project. Lego Mindstorm algorithms. And this is the finalized sketch. Function of Quadpods Auxiliator are multifunctional, precise navigation system, mobility, and specific object detection. It's multifunctional because it has which can pick up and put down objects within 180-degree range of motion, floor, on a table, or even from a shelf. Its fastened grip also ensures the function, which can be done without breaking the object or it slipping through the grip. Also has a tray for storage to put anything, such as medications, tools, and biohacks. With these 2 components, it can do multiple tasks that may be too simple or too harmful for health workers. Next, it has a color system to navigate the robot by using colored lines, used to different locations and different types of patients. By using color line system, it provides a flexible range of locomotions. It also uses a brain, AI interfaces for emergency route change, by inserting the layout of the hospital in the brain as a reference map. Mobility. Make the robot mobilize on any surface. We added legs instead of wheels. Of course, there are 4 legs, each at every corner of the robot, which can increase our robot's stability. With a leg mechanism, it will have the ability to climb up stairs and move on slanted surfaces. Specific object detection. On our robot, we added a visual sensor to have the specific object detection function. How it works is, the sensor will scan and detect the object at certain storage rooms or shelves. Then according to the order, the sensor will compare the visual data from its brain and eventually find industrial perspective scenario in hospital. The flowchart shows how the robot works. Order. Nurse or medical staff will insert the object needed in the program system. Then, the nurse will send the location of the object that needs to be sent. Scan. The robot will scan and identify the object's shape, name, and code of the product using a visual sensor. Detection. The robot will detect the object and it will compare and contrast the data assisted by AI interfaces. To optimize performance, grabbing, the robotic arm will grab and lift the product and put it into the tray. Deliver. The robot will navigate to the location using colored lines. Thus, if there is any obstacles on the pathway, The robot can avoid or change the route. This shows that the Quadpods Auxiliator can be a fast multi-purpose assistance robot, useful in the medical field. As we know, everything that is created will be limited as it functions, since it's a human creation. As this robot is still new to the market, thus this robot is costly, and it is hard to find a technician to repair it. Wide space utilization. The size of a robot is as big as a dog. It will narrow down the eye and make it harder for people to walk. Besides the limitation, there are some improvements for this robot to be market ready. One of the improvements is identification feature. Identification feature are to identify items such as medications. Fingerprint sensor. It is to ensure the patient has successfully received his item and to prevent theft and wrong delivery. Extendable arm. The arm of the robot is able to extend further. It can reach items that are placed at higher surfaces. Usually medicines are placed in shelves. The robot's function is to scan and detect the medications that are expired. The extendable arm are added on to ensure that all medicine on the higher shelves aren't expired. Throughout this project, we have learned many things, such as leadership, communication skills, and teamwork. There were a lot of things to be done for this project, and it cannot be just one man's work. We had to work together in order to complete this project. For this project, we cannot just delegate the task and let everyone just do their part, because we have to make sure that everyone understands the project and mechanism behind it. We constantly update everyone in our group. Chat so that we know the progress of the project. Next, we also learn how to respect each other's opinion and speak our own thoughts. Initially, we had a lot of ideas for this project and took everyone's ideas into consideration. We discussed the pros and cons of each idea, combined it to design Quadpods Auxiliator. Lastly, we learn how to use platforms such as LDD and Lego Mindstorm algorithms, software to build and program our robot. And this is only our first semester. We were not exposed to any programming course, and it's definitely. That's all from us.